Okay, hi everyone. So I've been requested to do a tutorial video on the Django Reinhardt Lemma, aka kind of like Beyond the Sea. Now, a quick disclaimer: I'm not playing it exactly how Django did it. I only tried attempting learning this because I love the song, and I actually sat down, listened by ear, and worked it out in my own fingering, my own style. So I tried to replicate it as exactly as I could sound-wise, but on the fretboard it might be a completely different way that he played it, because he did have only 2 fingers, or I think that's how many he had. I'm not even sure. All I know is I love the song, I love the artist, I think he's great. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I'll be breaking it down into sections, so it's a lot more easier for you guys to learn and keep up, and I'll break it down slowly for you first and then go deeper into the sections. Also guys, there won't be any actual audio of Django's Lemma in the background for me playing to this. If you want to go back and listen to the original cover I did of the solo, you can hear it in the background there. But for this is mainly going to be just my guitar. So that first section there, the slide ups, so it involves slides on this bit, so you go up from the 11th fret to the 13th on the 2nd string. A lot cleaner than that. And then same on the 1st string. You can do it with any fingers you want. I just do it with it. I sometimes switch it up, but I go usually with the middle. I go middle index. So then other bit is self-explanatory. So then you're going to do a hammer on here, like that. Then 12th fret, then hammer on to the 12th fret from the 10th fret, sorry. Then down to the 8th fret. Then you slide up from there, up towards, I don't really have a set fret that I go up towards, but I mean, if you listen really closely, you could probably work it out, but I'm just going kind of descending, so I'm going up towards, like, say, you know, 15th fret, then 14th, 13th, kind of like that. Right, so next section. Okay, so that was section 2 you just heard there, slow and fast. I'm going to go deeper into detail on that now for you. You might see a pattern arising here that I'm not going too much into detail with each fret name and number, you know, and saying this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, because that would take ages. But I am breaking it down slow and hopefully you guys can understand this. And yeah, I'll just go on with a few more tips. So it starts off with a hammer-on pull-off. Well, yeah, pull-off. So then up to the next string. On the 4th string, you're going 5th fret, then back down the string and do like a rise up. So then hammer on pull off thing again, but you're going to be going to 3rd fret on the 4th string, run down, and now when you're on this one you're going to go to the 2nd string, 2nd fret, so you're going then open the string, and you're going to put I like to use my middle finger. You're going to put, so open 4th string, the 3rd and the 2nd string on the 1st fret you're going to put your finger on, and then keep the E open, and then you're going to ring that out like that. It makes that lovely little sound there, and that's the way how we get through that section. Okay, so we start this one off with a kind of bit of an arpeggio here. So we just do these 2 notes here. So hammer on to from the 1st to the 2nd. That's pretty self-explanatory. So you go from that, then you go open 4th string, then you go 4th fret on the 4th string. So I'm going to do this really slowly here. I'm not going to tell you every fret number because that would just be ridiculous, but here we go. Then you're going to do this open string kind of thing. So you slide up on the 4th string from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret, but the string below you, the 3rd string, you're going to ring out open as well, which will kind of do this. With your right hand you're kind of just strumming those 2. I think Django's a bit more aggressive with it than I am, but and then you go to the 6th fret on the 4th string, and then I think he does this kind of octave thing. So he goes, and then he goes down a string. So the 3rd string, 6th fret, and he goes with his index to form this octave kind of thing. He goes on the 4th fret of the 5th string. So then, and then he goes on there again. So it goes. So what he does there is he goes, so you've just done this octave, and then he goes to the same lower fret thing again. So he's on the 4th fret of the 5th string. He goes, and then goes down to the same 4th fret but down a string to the 4th string, and he puts his index on the 2nd fret of the low E. So, and then he moves down to an F octave. So to rephrase that tiny bit right there, that's it. Now, as recording this, I can't remember if that was the same section or if I broke it into a different one, but we'll soon see. So it then goes, so if you bar, I like to bar the first fret 2 strings and then just hammer on the high E here, so it's the 3rd fret. So that slow is. Then he goes and hammers on again. Then he goes up to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and back down to the 1st fret on the E. And then he, on the 4th fret, he bends up. Then to the 3rd. Then he goes, hammers on. And then he kind of does this. So that's kind of like a, so 10th fret, hammer on to 11th, back to the 10th, then take off that and go to the 9th, then that there. No picking at all, just that one pick. And then you go, so this is kind of almost like it reminiscent of, or it might even be, I'm bad with theory, but this is kind of like, you know, the minor pentatonic. Oh, I went a bit too far there. And that last little bit there, I do my own little thing on it because I can't work out what he's doing on that bit. But pretty much the rest of it's all kind of similar. So, and that's most of the solo. So that's the way I play it. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you learned it all right. Give me a little comment down there. Tell me if you managed to work it out. Give me any tips I could use to further improve what I'm teaching, how I'm teaching it. If you would like me to talk about frets more, if I'm not talking about it as much, hammer-ons, pull-offs, am I getting that terminology right? I mean, I've been learning guitar for over 10 years now, and I'm just more of an ear person than a theory person, so terminology and stuff like that, it kind of floats past me a lot. But I tell you what, things like this, I love it. I've got to learn it, you know, all these different styles, jazz, metal, anything like country, you know, all this stuff. But the important thing is, never always try and be a replicant of someone else. In the way you play, the way you articulate. Just because someone's got 2 fingers doesn't mean you have to work it out exactly the 2-finger way that he worked it out. If you've got 4 fingers, 4 fingers and a thumb, use your 4 fingers and a thumb if you want. There's nothing wrong with copying, but you know, that's the way I see it. And I have had previous comments on the other video, but that's for another topic anyway. But yeah, so I hope you dug that. Let me know, give me a like if you appreciated the video and you got something out of it. That's great. So yeah, subscribe as well. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos soon now that uni's finished and I've got tons of time. So there we are. Cheers everyone, thanks.